We've been looking at the book of Ephesians, and we've been looking at the fact that the Bible tells us clearly in Ephesians 6 that we need to put on the full armor of God. And so we've been looking at the helmet of salvation, protecting our thinking and the wiles of the devil. We've been looking at the breastplate of righteousness to protect our hearts and our souls. We've been looking at the girdle of truth and knowing that the Bible is truth, and there's very few other places we can find absolute truth. Recently, a friend sent an article about a movie that was coming out or supposed to be coming out, depicting Jesus as a homosexual, and it was a half-truth. A screenplay had already been made about Jesus and his disciples acting as homosexuals, but a movie was never really produced. A documentary about the play was made. Well, it was way back in 2012, but the recent articles were asking people to sign petitions to prevent a movie from coming out. And it was hard to get to the truth. You had to do a lot of Google searching to find out if this was really true or not true. And I believe I finally have the truth. It's about a half truth. Nevertheless, the girdle of truth. And then one of the things that you realize about armor is it can't cover everything. If you had it covering your eyes and your mouth and your nose, you couldn't breathe and you couldn't see. So now we have the shield of faith. And the shield of faith is a critical piece, but it's a piece that's used not only by the individual soldier, but it's also used by an army of soldiers on the same side, obviously. The shields were made so that they could cover almost their entire body and lock their shields together. So as they were marching towards their enemy, they had like a steel wall between they and their enemy. But I'd like to think that it's even more than that. I'd like to think that the shield of faith is something that is mobile, that can be moved around to protect unprotected parts of the body, and that you can hide behind. And that's exactly what the scripture here says. It says we can catch the fiery darts of the devil coming towards us. Many times we think that we're doing pretty well spiritually, but the devil uses the lust of the eye, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life to attack us. And with a shield, we can move it around and knock down those fiery darts before they get to us. But there's more to it than that, I believe. I believe that the scripture clearly tells us that when we have the shield of faith, that is, that we have a great faith in him, that his scriptures are true. And he says he'll never tempt us above that which we're able. And that with every temptation, he'll make a way of escape. And so we have a faith that says that God will not tempt us above what which are able. And he'll always make a way of escape for us. So let's knock down those fiery darts of the devil. Let's trust with faith in the truth of the scriptures that God won't tempt us above that which we're able, and he will always make a way of escape. And that's my thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day.